Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. The safety and protection of those innocently caught up in the activities of criminals is as important to the law enforcement officer as is the capture and punishment of those criminals. On September 9th last year, what started out as another robbery of a store created a unique and dangerous situation for the highway patrol.
You the owner? Open up that safe. Come on. Open it up.
You shouldn't have done that.
Well, he shouldn't have grabbed my arm.
Get the money. Let's get out of here. Fred. Wait a minute. She's just a child.
She must have seen us.
You can't hurt a child. Don't be afraid, honey. We're just playing a game. Is that man your father? You don't have to be afraid of me, honey. I'm not going to hurt you. And I won't let him hurt you either. Fred, do you see the way she's looking at me? Like she's trying to read my lips. I don't think she can hear us speak.
All right, so she can't hear us speak. But she can see. She's a witness. I'll just tap her easy.
I'm not going to let you touch this child.
What are you talking about? We got to get out of here before somebody comes in. And we can't let her spread the alarm. All right, we'll take her with us.
That's kidnapping.
We'll get rid of her later on. Come on.
All right. But I'm not going to let you hurt this child.
Oh, we're not going to hurt her. Come on.
Peter, what happened? Hello, get me the highway patrol.
Highway patrol.
This is Mrs. Haskell. Someone robbed our store. My husband's been badly hurt and my little daughter's gone.
What's your address, Mrs. Haskell?
29 Loring Road. Susie's gone. They must have taken her. She can't hear or speak. What am I going to do? She's only 10 years old.
Try and keep calm. We'll have someone out there right away.
What have you got?
Robbery, store owner hurt. Possible kidnapping of child.
Something else special. Child who can't speak or hear. I'm going out there.
Why are we stopping here?
This is as far as we go. I'm not going to take the kid any further. Now, come on, get out.
What do you think you're going to do?
Come on.
You're not going to hurt her?
I'm not going to hurt her. She'll be all right in a few hours.
What if she doesn't get loose?
She'll get loose. I'm not going to tie the knots too tight. Come on, miss.
She could die out here. Oh, Fred, listen to me. We're only about 4 miles from the store. No one saw us. Let's take her 20 miles away. It'll take her long to get back. Besides, you know she can't talk.
She looks like a pretty smart kid. Look, maybe she can write. Maybe she can lip read. I tell you, we don't want any witnesses until we're way out of this area.
Fred, wait a minute.
What's the matter with you?
I can't help but think of our own little girl. She would have been about her age. If she hadn't have died, we wouldn't be leading this kind of life, always running away. We would have had a home, a decent life.
All right. All right.
You can't leave her here in the woods. You gotta take her back to the highway where she can be found.
Then what? If the police stop us, they'll be able to identify her easily. They're probably searching every highway and byway right now.
But they may not know she's missing yet.
Hey!
I'm Matthews, Highway Patrol.
He never hurt anyone in his life. Why did this have to happen? He looks so pale. We mustn't let him die.
An ambulance is on the way. Tell me about your little girl.
Susie's only 10. She can't hear her speak. And now I can't find her.
Now, just take it easy now. Easy. Tell me about Susie.
She's a very sensitive child, alone a great deal of the time. That's her chair. She likes to sit there and read. Likes to see people come and go. She likes to be near her father.
How do you communicate with her?
She can lip read and she can write. We can communicate with her, but it's difficult for others, especially children. Do you think they could have taken her with them?
Well, if she saw what happened, they'll probably hold her as a hostage. I'll be right back. $21.50 to headquarters.
Headquarters by.
Alert all units about missing girl. Age 10, blonde hair, name Susan Haskell. Last seen wearing a blue skirt and a gray sweater. Use caution. She's being held as a hostage. 10-4?
10-4.
If anything happens to that kid, the ambulance will be here any minute.
Any news about Susie?
Don't worry, we'll find her. I want you to go to the hospital with your husband.
Don't you ever do that again.
Anything?
Negative.
Here's the store. This is a 50-mile circle. We got roadblocks here, here, and here.
They could be hiding out somewhere.
The kid's still with them. Somebody's got to spot him. They got to be inside that circle.
Nothing in these reports.
What about this area?
2248 checked that just a few seconds ago.
In this area?
2146 checked that. Negative.
I want every car and every road and highway inside that circle checked. Shake them down. Don't miss a thing.
Yes, sir.
Get me the county hospital.
What are you doing with that rope tied around your wrist? What kind of man are you? Honey, are you all right?
Come on, get into the car and don't try that again.
Fred, don't be so rough with her.
Let's kill her. She's nothing but trouble, and besides, she can finger us.
You're not gonna kill her. And you're not gonna leave her here. Oh, don't you worry, honey. He isn't gonna hurt you.
Look, if the old man dies, she's the only one who can tell him about us. Can I get that through your head? She's the only witness. I don't know why I even listen to you.
Please, Fred. If we let her out on the highway, about 20 miles from here, she'll be out of this area.
So?
So by the time they find her, we'll be out of this area entirely. Now, come on, let's get out of here.
All right. Only if she gives us any more trouble.
She won't. Now, let's get going.
What have you got?
Nothing.
Nothing. Kid's father's still in the hospital unconscious. All we know is the kid's disappeared. We're not even sure she's with him.
She has to be.
She alive or dead or what?
One of our units will spot him.
Before or after they killed the kid? You know something? We don't even know what we're looking for. They only had some kind of a lead. They can't disappear into thin air. They got to be inside that circle. Could be there from out of state. All units, check out of state cars.
Don't be afraid, honey. You're safe now.
Now we'll have to stay on this dirt road. Show her how to get back on the highway. Hurry it up.
We got time. It'll take her a couple of hours to walk to the highway.
Come on, hurry it up.
When we go, follow us. Walk the same way we're going. You'll come to the highway. People will see you. Someone will take you home.
Hurry up. We're behind schedule now. Charlie's expecting us in Glendale.
You're the one who wanted to stop into that store.
Well, we had to do something. I was running out of cash. Look, come on, hurry up. Charlie's expecting us in Glendale tonight.
Goodbye, honey. I'm sorry.
And highways within a 50-mile radius of Haskell's store were checked in an all-out search for the missing child. But the roadblocks and the search of every car in the vicinity yielded nothing.
Hello, honey. All right, honey, take it easy. You're all right now.
$3178 to headquarters.
Headquarters by.
The doctors think Haskell will come out of the coma soon? Call me as soon as you can talk to him. Right.
Stand by. 3178 found Susie. Picked her up on the highway. He's standing by.
I want to talk to him. How's the girl? Is she all right?
She's all right. They didn't touch her.
You're sure?
Looks like she's walked on the dirt road. She's been crying and she's upset, naturally. But she's okay.
Could you get any information out of her at all?
No.
What's your 1020?
Highway 65, near Lane Crossroad, about 40 miles outside of Glendale.
Glendale. Oh, I know a little restaurant just outside of Glendale. It's called the Roadside Cafe. Take her there. Get her something to eat. I'll meet you. 10-4?
10-4.
I'm glad she's been found.
So am I. Cancel the APB on Susie. Set up roadblocks all around Glendale. Get a couple of mug books out of the file. We'll try them on Susie.
How about a chart of license plates?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to talk to Susie's mother.
Attention all units. Cancel APB on Susan Haskell. Suspect still wanted. Unit 2496, set up roadblock south of Glendale. Unit 2470, set up roadblock east of Glendale. Unit 2481, set up roadblock west of Glendale.
I'm still worried about that child. I could never live with myself if anything happened to her.
Nothing is going to happen to her.
I'd like to go back where we left her.
What?
I'd like to make sure she's safe.
Look, if they find her, we're not safe. That's what you ought to worry about, us.
I know, Fred, but that poor kid.
Look, I'm telling you, she'll be all right. You're just upsetting yourself about nothing. So forget it and let me call Charlie.
He's inside and okay.
Hello, Susie. I'd like to help you. Would you like to help me? And I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is going to be like a game. But before we start, I want to tell you, I've called your mother. I told her we found you, so she's not worried. And another thing, your father's going to be all right. You ready? Am I talking too fast for you? All right, Susie. Now, don't be nervous. I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, you take your time in answering. I know you can lip read, so answer yes or no by nodding your head or shaking it. Now, if we don't understand each other, we can write on this pad. Did you see what happened? Did you see them hit your father? How many people were there? 1, 2, 3... A man and a woman. Susie, I have some pictures I want you to look at. Now, I know that you won't be able to find the man or the woman, but I just want to know what kind of people they are. Was the woman dark like this? Young or old? As old as your mother? Susie, do you know their names? Fred and Edith. What are you trying to tell me? Nice. She was nice. She gave you a handkerchief. You getting tired? You want to rest for a minute? Your dad's going to be all right. What kind of a car were they driving? Was it a small car? Or was it big? Was it a sedan? A convertible? A station wagon? Station wagon. What color was it? Blue? White? red. Oh, tan. All right, now, Susie. I have some license plates here from different states. Do you remember anything about their license at all? Where they might be from? Oh, California. Do you remember any part of the number on their license plate? .32. These the first numbers? Last numbers? Glendale. Oh, Susie. He was going to Glendale. Susie, you're a very sweet girl. You're very smart, too. I'll be right back. Suspects are a man and woman. They're driving a tan station wagon, California license. Last two numbers are 32. Woman's first name is Edith. Man's first name is Fred. They believe headed towards Glendale. The woman is dark-haired. Harper, you go patrol the area.
Yes, sir.
Set up roadblocks all through that section. Dennis, notify the Glendale police.
Right.
Susie, do you want to go for a ride in the patrol car again? You see, if we find the people who hit your father, you can tell us that they're the right ones. All right? Come on.
$21.10 by.
Relaying message from hospital. Mr. Haskell regained consciousness, unable to give a statement to officer on duty.
We're on our way to Glendale, 10-4.
10-4.
Let's get out of here.
$31.78 to $21.50.
$21.50 by.
Tan station wagon, driving toward you, saw me, made a U-turn, should be approaching you any second now.
We'll box them in. 10-4?
10-4.
It's all your fault. I told you not to fool around with that kid. Now, come on, get out. Come on.
Drop your gun. It'll do you no good.
You'll have to shoot half if you want me.
Susie, get back in the car. Susie, do you hear me? Get back there.
He's had it.
It's all yours.
Yes, sir.
I'm going over and talk to your father. You want to go with me? I hope you'll be with us next week. Until then, remember, no matter how new, the safest device in your car is you. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.